What's going on? It looks like we got ourselves a turkey day before we get some turkey. Seems like this market's giving us some good moves before we get a little break. Let's talk about it. How high can we go? Why are we getting some volatility in the middle of the day? Who knows? Let's talk about it with Joel Elconin, and we'll take a look at stocks. And of course, give thanks to you guys that are listening, of course. So throw up stocks that are on your radar, and we'll make sure we cover them at the close. Let's get it started.
All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Bend it like Joe, bend it like Mitch. We're ready. Let's get to it. Oh man, and we're not going to talk about Germany today. We're going to keep moving on.
Mitch, I'm sorry about that, man. Isn't it bend it like Beckham? Wasn't that what it was? Like, wasn't that the movie or something?
Yeah, that's where they get that kind
Yeah.
of conversation
Yeah.
there. But that's because Beckham used to do the free kicks, and he used to do those real curving type of free kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
isn't
why
he
they say
married
bend it.
to isn't he
Posh,
married
is
to
it
Spice
Spice,
Girl.
Posh
Yeah.
Spice or whatever.
Sporty Spice. My girls like that. They like the Spice Girls. That was
Tell the
back
truth,
in
Joel.
the
You like
day.
the Spice Girls. I
Oh
know it. I
yeah,
know it.
sporty and what's there? There's posh, sporty,
Oh, don't get me
uh,
into it. I don't remember the Spice Girls.
Victoria
So,
or something. Once married
uh,
to Beckham, right?
I'll stick with the Man U as I traded that
Okay.
today. Not a bad
Oh
little trade
man,
on
you. All
Man
right,
U.
let's run down the big board.
Let's run the
Uh,
big board. Let's run the big board.
I talked about 38.75 on the upside. That was the intraday high. Intraday, folks. Now everyone knows what the intraday high is before, aside from the Globex high. So that intraday high was 38.75. That was my target. We hit it this morning, and then we fell out of bed. I think you got a little nervousness ahead of the Fed minutes, and then we came all the way back, and we took that level out. We went to 39.50. Now we're tapering off into the close a little bit in real good shape to post a new closing high for the rebound once again. That's what I'd like to see. That's because some dovish comments coming out of the Fed minutes, the buck. The buck is a buck 12, 105.99. Failed miserably at the 108 level. TLT, it likes that dovish talk, up a buck 58 at 103.06. Crude EU talking about clamping crude oil 65.70. Well, we're down 362 at 77.33. The buck turns it around on those dovish comments too, up 12, or the gold turns it around, up 12.30, 17.52.20. Silver, that's a big winner on a percentage basis. That's up 52 cents at 21.57. Bitcoin, that's up 120 at 16,175. And Ethereum futures, they're moving into green too. They're up $17.50 at 11.41.
Well, of course, I mean, we could talk about the Fed minutes. I don't think there was anything in the minutes that was unexpected. The same kind of comments that we got in the FOMC meeting. So I don't think that was the meeting or the minutes that really got us moving today. I just think that, there wasn't anything negative in that. So it just kept kind of going in the bullish tune, and we kept riding up the move today. Of course, we can take a look at maybe some of the leading moves on the day, but it was a bullish move all around, it seemed like today. Very rare areas actually in the red. And if I look at my sectors from the open, there isn't a sector in the red from the open. So that just shows me overall it's a pretty good up day. Let's go towards kind of maybe the leading kind of earning stock on the day. That was Deere. Let's go to that one first, and then we can take a look at some other plays. And man, just pushing.
Man, it did. It got back up there. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised here. They did some heavy lifting off the open. How close? Wow, look at that. Didn't quite get to the pre-market high. We talked about the all-time high at the former all-time high was at 476. It exceeded that in the regular session in that 10 a.m. buying frenzy, 48.40. I'm not sure we're probably going to get a new all-time closing high in Deer, but they did it. Thin holiday trading, $400 stock. It's jammed the shorts. They took it up there. Good day for Deer. Cat is already reported, but I bet you that had a decent day too. Boom. Nah, that's pretty flat. That already reported. Man, got to knock out that 240 seller. And I throw this stock here. I used to, back in the bright days, I used to like, this was a laggard. Ingersoll Rand. That's having a quiet day too. That's not the great. Dennis will say, oh, I don't pair those together. But when I think like those big equipment, like you're driving down the road, you see construction, you see like Ingersoll Rand equipment. But good day. Good day for Deere, making a new all-time high. I'll have to check over the weekend to see if that is a new all-time closing high for John Deere.
Well, of course, one of our leaders was finally able to fight back after getting crushed. I mean, the RSI is definitely oversold, so this could just been an oversold condition bounce. But Tesla bouncing today up 7.7%, and from the open about 5.3%. So definitely made a move up from the open there. It could just be that it was
give the
really
catalyst,
oversold.
Mitch. Give the catalyst. Give the catalyst.
Is it just what do you think it is?
It got an
On
upgrade
Tesla.
from Citigroup.
Oh, the Citigroup. You think
Yeah.
Citigroup lifted up? I mean, it didn't
Yes,
hurt
I
it, right?
do. Of course.
Citigroup
Yeah.
upgraded
Little
Tesla to
upgrade.
neutral. They upgraded it to neutral.
Mhm.
Where I don't get too crazy on it is that they gave it a 176 price target.
Yeah, but I think the
You get what
algos
I
don't
mean? You
read.
get what I mean? Like 176. Like, did they really? Like? Look where the price is right now. Like,
Mitch, are you trying to make sense, Mitch? Don't make sense in the market. It's an upgrade. That's what the algos read. Also, a 4-day losing streak. I think 5 out of the last 6.
yeah,
I
that's where
mean,
I think it was going to come more into play. But
Tesla
it
was
was
right for a
definitely
rally.
oversold.
Yeah, and they Yep. Yep. So there you go. I mean, we'll see if we get some follow through in the market. This has been a pretty steady decline. What do we have in here? We got a 183.62. That is the high in today's session. I'm not seeing. Let's split these two highs. Not the highs for the highs from last Thursday and Friday. 185.19, 186.16. We'll call that. That's about a buck apart. Let's call 185.70 your next potential stopping point. And on a low volume day in the market, this is a good volume day for Tesla. We've already traded over 100 million shares. It traded 78 million yesterday. So the bulls perking up here in Tesla after what's been a pretty rough week.
One number that I'll give you on that Tesla chart that I was talking about earlier in the week, and it actually held up really well, was 167.43. That's the high of that split date of course, 2020, August 12th. We'll see if that continues to hold. That was the 5-for-1, the original split. We'll see if that kind of holds up. It just whipped right through there. So it's interesting to see that it held that well on 2 days. Of course, the low actually on Monday being 167.54. And then we closed right above that level at 170.41 on, of course, yesterday on Tuesday. So not a bad looking move there. One stock that I was able to grab a little bit of a piece on the ride up was the Man U trade today. So many people were calling that one in the chat. And I was like, you know what?
Man, yeah.
You know what?
Selling, huh?
I'll buy the rumor, and I'll sell the news for sure. So I bought the rumor. I took it up a little bit today. I got out on that little pullback in the 1730s, but highest share I got out today was 1761 from just under 17. So not too bad.
Yeah, they're smoked. They got rid of Ronaldo, right? They got rid of him. They got rid
Yeah,
of
they
that big
got rid of him.
contract.
I mean, this thing went public, and I think it's been probably a cash grab since the very beginning. I don't want to say it like that, but it seems like it, right? If they're thinking about selling so quickly, I mean, this didn't IPO too long ago. I mean, now they're just looking to go ahead and sell out. Good levels.
Uh, yeah. Do you know I went to one soccer match at the Big House. They had over 100,000 people there, and it was I think it was Manchester United.
Hmm.
Um, who does Wayne Rooney play for? Is Do you remember he's the British guy? Is he still around? Wayne Rooney, or am
Yeah,
I making?
Manchester United.
Oh, Manchester United, and then
Yeah.
maybe they play Ronaldo. Well, no, he's on Manchester United too. I'm
Well,
trying to
he
think.
he 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 wasn't on Manchester United before, and so it might have been Ronaldo still. He might have been on the
Oh,
other side.
on the
So he
other side,
eventually went
yeah.
to Manchester U. So
Okay, Manny A is asking me whether I'm having ham or turkey. I
ham or
believe,
turkey? What are you
yeah,
having? What are you having, Joel?
turkey,
Turkey?
turkey,
And
turkey.
believe
Yeah,
it or
what
not, I'm going brisket.
brisket? What's your favorite Thanksgiving side? Why don't we do what every other
Everybody loves
broadcast?
to ask this, and of
Yeah,
course,
what's your
everyone goes,
favorite side?
"It's the stuffing. It's the stuffing." Well, it's not the stuffing for me. I'm all about some good gravy and mashed potatoes. I don't know
Me
what it
too.
is,
I'm a
but I
mashed.
like those.
I
I
love
like
mashed
those two
potatoes.
combination, and it has to have a good gravy though. Good gravy. You know, you can judge a person by their gravy, I would say.
What about the cranberry sauce?
Cranberry sauce is a good addition. To me, it's just like a sweet hint on the side, though. It's
Yeah,
not really the main thing, though. Definitely, to me, the mash is what it's all about. The
okay.
stuffing, the stuffing.
Green bean
Right?
casserole. Ooh, boy, I haven't had that in a while. That I like the green bean casserole. I did get a couple messages here, and besides Florida, one of my top five favorite states. So he's talking about Spotify here, and got a
The
nice
spot.
bounce off 70 yesterday. We haven't looked about this time. We're on Spotify. Um,
Yeah,
do you know that,
we are.
Mitch? That we're on
Yeah,
Spotify?
yeah.
Nice move. Man, if you were bullish coming in, you had a nice setup. I know this is not going to help out, but you had a close and a high. You had a high of the close was 75 and a quarter. You opened a little bit up, you dipped below that. Now 78.60. I'm not sure what the catalyst here was. You bounced off support. I think you got some room up to 80.87. That's the next daily high. That'd be a pretty big 2-day move. Actually, this 80, I'd say eight. I wouldn't get too excited on the upside until not only can you sneak into the 80 handle, but get a couple sustained closes, like what I was talking about with the S&Ps. It just wasn't clearing 4,000. It's like, we got to set some lows above there. And if we don't completely fall out of bed here, we're going to have a Globex low of 4002 and a intraday low of 400.3 and a quarter. Of course, who knows what's going to be happening? Because the spoos will reopen at 6 o'clock tonight, and then they'll trade till 1 in the morning. So who knows what the pajama traders and the turkey traders are going to be doing? But that's a nice move to the spot. Room up to 80. Gotta get over there and close above it. Okay, Mitch, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's maybe take a look at some of the retail trades, right? I mean, I feel like this has definitely been the mixed bag, and we definitely had some turkey run. Some stocks wanted to lift, some stocks didn't. And so that's just how it goes sometimes, especially when you're talking retail. Let's run through some of those. First up, Joel's bringing up there, Nordstrom, right? They beat and beat. How did you see that chart today?
Why did they like what did they see about the report? I made this the pre-market prep stock of the day, and the reason I did was because we talked about it, and Triple D was looking in the lower 20s. It didn't get there, but it's a nice green bar. I mean, I saw the report. I think there was something that they said. Actually, Mitch, I think I used what you said. So it better be true.
Oh,
You
about
said,
the decelerated sales in late
yeah,
October and early November. Yeah, and
yes,
they
yes.
specifically stated that it was in areas with unseasonably warm weather. That came from
Yeah, because
Nordstrom
people are out,
executives.
yeah, playing golf and doing stuff outside instead of going shopping. But you had the lower open. If you're an open trader, you got the lower open. You didn't take out the pre-market low. We talked about it sneaking into the range from yesterday, right? Getting into gap fill. Well, it did that and then some. You had a gap fill at 21.82. You went to 22.11, and now you're just kind of tapering back off into the upper 21 handle. So not a bad day, considering the beat. So the after hours of the pre-market trading, low price to earnings ratio attracts buyers after Q3 beat, not good enough. So there's your move in Nordstrom.
All right, and of course, earlier in the week, we kept kind of taking a look at these names like Ross and TJX. They just continue, and so it just goes to show us that it's not all the retails, right? They had their earnings, and they still, got lift and continued to lift. TJX continuing through highs, even made a new high today. We'll see if it's able to close at a new high. It's battling yesterday's close at 80.43.
Yeah, a little bit of a tight range here in TGX. I really don't have much to give you on this chart. A pair of highs at 80.60, but you're not gonna, split in the highs in the last two sessions. New all-time closing high. Not much I could give you there. Spoos are getting a little weak here. I don't know what imbalances are coming up here. But we are now out of the 40-30 handle. We are trading in the upper 40-20 handle, clinging to a 17 handle gain on the session. So little bit of a tapering off. Ross Stores, what a wild day it had. Earnings digested the inside day, broke out yesterday. Not quite a new all-time high yet, but that 115 number held up for a couple days. And then what was the crazy one? Burlington
Burlington,
Coat
it
Factory.
continued.
Oh,
I told you, don't. I told you I wouldn't step in front of it, guys. I
oh,
didn't step in front of this train. It would have ran me right over this morning. I'm glad I didn't step in
yeah,
front of it.
not a great report, but they're buying it.
Yeah, and sometimes when you just don't understand, better stay
Coupa
out of the way.
Software jumps on a Vista bid. Is this new news? Is
Uh,
someone just
yeah,
sneaked in
that was in
there?
the afternoon. That was in the
No,
afternoon. It
that's been
did.
on.
Yeah, it was the afternoon, but it did get a nice pop on that. Not a bad mention there. So nice little mention. One stock that we talked about. There was two stocks, and just to kind of bring it up, that you might get some edge sometimes when we're looking at some areas to look at some levels. One stock that we were looking at for growth was Unity. Look at Unity's move today. That was a good one. We talked about this yesterday. Daily looked interesting. Pulled back, right? Nice little level right above it. Nice little push out today. That goes to show me that growth can still move also in this environment and getting a little lift today.
Don't don't bring this one up on Friday. Don't bring because
Oh,
Triple D was in it, and then he sees those after hours prints at 18, and he was like, "I gotta get my money back. I gotta get my money back," and he got his money back, and then off to the races on that one. Tough
yeah.
start to trade, but for you Unity traders, we got something to talk about here. Because you peaked just over 37 on October 6th. You came right back up to that area. 36.80 was your high in the 15th. Now you're coming up there again at 36.75. So there's your level. It's a really good. Oh, and then you had a high here at 37. So you Unity traders, it's been a nice run off the low. I don't even know what it is on a percentage basis. But let's put 37 in the rear view mirror. I mean, it's long ways from that old time high over $200. But there's a good level for you. And on the downside here, like let's say you're not like me, debtors are trying to pick tops, but you're saying, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this because there's so many lows here at 31 and a half, 31.82, 31.63. I'm just going to stake my stop up and, maybe move it to the low of today at 33.52 and then have the momentum, take you out on the downside. So there's a look at you. What other crappy stocks fit into that? Oh, I don't want to say that. Unity, how's Kathy doing today?
Not bad.
Kathy's
Not
having a
bad.
good
You can,
day.
yeah.
Up a buck. What else? Growth, a little bit of growth, a little bit of buy everything here. Well, why? Why is the Roblox? Thank you, Cressy. Roblox is another stock. You know why? Because of the interest rates. Oh, there's a move off the $30 level. That looks like it's got some room on the upside. Kind of a muted rebound, but our next target would be 33.13 Roblox.
All right, and one that we're finally seeing come to roost a little bit at that para move. Can we get it to the 20? We were looking for that all week. Finally getting up there to 1966. Not in this one, full disclosure, but it got up to 1981 today. Started hitting those Warren Buffett.
We talked about this one.
Yeah,
Yes, Warren
not too
stock.
bad.
We talked about this one, me and you, yesterday. We
Yeah.
noticed a pair of highs and just above 19. Actually, it was a trio of highs. We weren't really worried about the 1929 high. Had a nice close yesterday. 1914, right? Boom, open 3 pennies lower. Boom, dead low of the day. You rallied. Let's get back up to the Warren Buffett high. And let's see, that's what the WB stands for. And let's see what else did he do. This Taiwan semi. There's got some consolidation here after the Warren didn't really give it up, but a bunch of highs in the same area. This is called 83 bucks. This will because there's so many highs in that area. Problem with something like Taiwan semi, you're going to come in. It's either going to be like at 86 or 78, depending on what the news is. But we will make that we're gonna make that. Can I do it here? Let's see. Let's go with 4 star there. I kind of like that. Just boom. 83 bucks, Taiwan semi.
All right, let's go towards a different area. I could take a look there. I was looking at Nike's chart. I feel like that daily setup is just pretty now. We keep getting this kind of little hits there. And so if you're looking for some tight consolidation, maybe looking for that next move, I kind of like this here, using maybe around the 103.70 areas of support there. Starting to hold above yesterday's high. Doesn't look too bad.
Right, and this is the move up. I think I got a little bump on the Foot Locker news. You had to move up.
Mm-hmm.
This moves pretty well with the market. Consolidation, right? Big move up, consolidation. I mean, you can honestly say the long-term trend is down. Short-term trend is up. I like what you're seeing here. I just, we got a couple pesky highs to deal with. 107.72 and then the high from last week at 109.31. So Nike, not looking too bad. How about HIBB? HIPB, that's climbing back. And then what was that one? Academy Sports? What's that? ACAD or
Academy.
no?
What is
It's something
Academy?
obvious. It's something obvious, like Academy Sports. Come on now. All right, come on. Chat,
ASO.
help it. Really? ASO. How's that doing? Ooh, that's coming. Wait. Wow. There's your best of breed right there. Look at
It's a
that
sneak
thing.
attack. That's called a sneak attack
ASO.
right there.
How about Deckers? What about Deckers Outdoors? Another retailer. Man, I need to split that stock. All right. Thank you, Ruben Delgado, ASO. We got it. Belgium. 1-0 leading here. Are they gonna play tomorrow? Are they gonna play on Thanksgiving
Yeah,
over
there's
there?
some
Probably.
games. There's some games. Yeah, there'll
What
be
do you
some
think
games in
about
the
what do you
morning.
think about my line? My Lions, listen to me now. They win a couple games. I'm calling them live. Big underdogs, man, to those Buffalo Bills. All right, we got 4
Yeah, I'll
minutes
be
left.
stunned if they can beat the Bills. I'll be stunned if they can beat
Big
the Bills.
underdogs. Big underdogs on Turkey Day. 9.5-point dogs. S&Ps with the battle for 40-30 rages on here into the close. Up 19.25 handles at 40.29.50.
You guys take the wheel. Let us know what stocks do you guys want to get in here before you giving thanks to you guys. So throw up some ticker time here. You guys
Let's
can
do it.
enjoy
Let's
it.
go ticker time. Let's go. Hey, ticker time. What do you guys got for me?
Yeah, what do you
All
guys
of a
got
sudden,
for us today? Huh?
come
What do
on.
we got out there?
Match.
The match.
How's
The
it?
match stock.
This is definitely a reopening stock, right? This is a good day. This is what I'm looking at in the match group. Is right. I mean, right here, right now. I like these. This high here comes into 48.60. Hit 48.58 today. Little bit lighter volume. You backed off. Looks like you're going to close there. I wouldn't worry too much. You get a gap fill at 49.14. And the high that day was 51.24. There's just some short-term price targets, but looking good. 2 higher lows, 2 higher high, 2 higher closes. I'll make that like a 2.5 star there. Get it through 48.60 MTCH. There you go. That's a look on the upside. MD's asking about Rocket, man. We have not talked about Rocket Mortgage. Having a good day here, up 4.88%.
Is that a value name or a value trap?
I think you need a little bit lower rates. But I think this one's got room up to $8 here in the interim. You got a pair of highs just over 8.14, and wow, you had this other high here. I don't know what happened on that day, but really don't know. Oh, that was the PPI day. So let's throw that day out. And let's just say 816 is the next target on your upside, and work your way into that bar. UWMC, the other mortgage corp, that's looking okay. That's had some nice moves up to get another leg higher. UWMC Holdings, 435, 431, pressing up against it. Whew, for a light volume day. Wow, this is weird. It traded a million on Tuesday, 350, 320. And now buck up at a million too. Close. We're going to get that close over in the 40.30 handle. My eyeballing it in 40.34. That's a new closing high for the move. Everyone, have a great Thanksgiving. We'll be back. We'll be back Friday and ready to go. And Mitch, don't study too much. Everyone, thanks for joining us. And that's it for today.
That's it. Couldn't said it better myself. Appreciate you, Joel. Have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy some of that mash. Of course, get some of that mashed potatoes, get some turkey, and maybe if ham's your thing, maybe you get a little ham. Or like me, I'm choosing a little brisket this year. I didn't want to do the hard work of the turkey, but hey, hit the thumbs up. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and we'll be back on Friday. Catch Pre-Market Prep, 8 a.m. Don't miss it. Friday, Black Friday with us. Who knows? We'll see. Can this rally continue? We'll find out. Hit the thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed today's action. And like always, if you can do us the favor, you guys can give us some feedback. Because at the end of the day, we want to make this show better for you guys. And so we've been collecting with this form. And you guys can just click the link. Click the link. You don't need to leave your name, your email. Just give us some feedback. Tell us what you want to see more or less of. Or maybe how you guys appreciate what we can do for you guys. And we'll see you next time. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Signing out, at least for today. I'll see you guys back on Friday morning. Hit the thumbs up. Gobble, gobble. Enjoy the day. And definitely have a good one, team.